I picked the most generic countdown. I'm sorry, everybody. But hello and welcome to the Disneyland Hotel, where our very own Mike C is checking out the new dining lounge options. What's going on, Mike?
So I have kind of a different view than I'm used to for the water slides here at the Disneyland Hotel because I hadn't actually before today I hadn't stepped foot inside the Discovery Tower, newly built Discovery Tower, the Disney Vacation Club Tower here at the Disneyland Hotel. But that had opened a little while ago, and now today they have opened the Palm Breeze Bar. Today is the grand opening of this patio bar out here by the pool. It's very nice. I had a salad.
Is that the same mural on those TVs?
It's certainly in a similar style. I don't believe
Okay.
it's the same artwork. I don't see. I don't think it's the same, but definitely like an expansion of that same style.
Okay. Now, is that something that would change? And like they could, if there's a big game on or something, they would put that on? Or
I did not ask that, but so far
Okay.
it's just been this art kind of scrolling by on a loop. I should get more pictures of that, I think, actually, or video maybe. But yeah, that's very
All right.
nice.
I know we kind of jumped in for those of you just joining us. I'm Tony in Laughing Place headquarters East. This is Mike coming at you live from the Disneyland Hotel, where they opened up the new Palm Breeze Bar today in the Discovery Tower.
Discovery Tower is correct. Yeah.
Okay. So
And
you
we do
have
have this.
Frontierland Tower, or sorry, Frontier Tower, Adventure Tower, Fantasy
Yeah.
Tower,
Right.
Discovery Tower.
Yes, and they do have this nice big mural behind the bar here, with your favorite Galaxy's Edge represented. We got the Mark Twain riverboat, the Disneyland monorail, the sun from It's a Small World, Main Street Railroad Station, Disneyland Railroad, Mad Tea Party, Sleeping Beauty Castle. There's Tinkerbell up here, Autopia.
Is that a Moonliner rocket I see?
Yeah.
Nice.
Space Mountain there in the background, and a Mickey balloon.
Do we know who did that mural?
I don't.
Okay,
I don't know
it's
if that
very
was.
much. It looks very much like Joey Chu, who
Okay.
has done a lot of parks projects. I know he did a lot of new art for some rooms over in Tokyo. He also did Hong Kong's Small World murals as well, and also at the Contemporary Resort here in Walt Disney World, he did some of those as well. But
I neglected to mention the Matterhorn here in the center. I don't know if that was in the maybe it was in the press release, but I don't recall.
we're gonna say good afternoon to Colin. Good afternoon.
But the pool is right over here.
Have you taken a dip yet?
I don't think I'm welcome as neither a guest of the hotel nor a Disney Vacation Club member.
But this bar is open to all.
Yes, anyone can come
Okay.
and sit at the bar. I also wanted to point out this like kind of mosaic here underneath the bar. I don't know, what style would you call that, Tony?
I was going to ask if those were built by Lego dots.
That is kind of what that reminds me of. Yes, and
Yeah.
then there's also these planters here, a very modern style.
Yeah.
Almost looks like an octopus or a squid or something, but it has like dots. Speaking of dots, there's dots on the side. There's another one over here. It reminds me of Mickey's dots on his
like on his
yeah,
pants,
but kind of buttons, but they're not Mickey colors, they're Minnie colors, kind of. I don't know.
Would you call this retrofuturism?
Sure.
Okay.
If you told me to, I would.
Okay, that's the vibe I'm getting.
All right.
I know we're talking about the Disneyland Hotel right now, but there's another one across the street at the Howard Johnson. They have the new House of the Future suite.
Yeah.
They opened, I think, like last year. Finally. But and they kind of have that same idea.
Right. And then right over here to my
Man
left.
says, "Hey, Mike."
Oh, yeah.
And LP crew. Hi.
just want to give you a quick. We've shown this before, I think, when we covered the opening. But this is where that Steamboat Willie is, and the light up fountain and the pool.
Light up fountain, you say?
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to
Yeah, there's people there.
take
Don't
video
worry
of
about it.
children
Yeah,
in the
yeah. Don't do that.
water features, but
If they happen to leave, we can
Yeah.
go address that light up fountain you mentioned.
Right.
Is that a host desk right there?
Let's see. Hostess. Yeah, I
It was
guess
to your
right
left.
there. Yeah. So there, I did get welcomed by some cast members when I came in. This is kind of the broader view. And there's a nice map over here of the pool area of the Disneyland Hotel.
And what's this pool called? Because I know they have the e-ticket pool and the monorail pool.
Right. Okay. So I am here. The pool behind me is called the palette pool, like an animator, like a artist palette. Yeah. It is shaped. It's shaped like a palette. I just realized that. That's where the Steamboat Willie boat is. And then
light up fountain.
In front of me, right over there, is the monorail pool. And I'm at the Palm Breeze Bar.
Can we take a short little walk out there and check out so we know where we are in relation to the rest of the Disneyland Hotel? All right.
Sure. So that, I believe, is the Adventure Tower across the way. This is the Frontier Tower on my right. And that's the Fantasy Tower. So this would have been the original one, right, Tony? The Frontier Tower.
I believe so, yeah.
And then Fantasy was added when?
I don't know the exact order. I just know you're also standing in the old marina. And then that where you're at now was at one point the Magic Kingdom lawn.
Okay.
Which would also segue over to the Fantasy Waters Dancing Fountain Show, because I'm not obsessed with that kind of thing or anything.
And then let's see. Get a kind of a look up at this building. What do you think of this style here? All these different colors.
If I'm being candid, I like it on a building. I don't like it with the other three towers of the Disneyland Hotel.
Okay. It does look a little contrasty or I don't know.
I would say conflicting.
Conflicted. Yeah, that's a good word. And there's all the
some of the primary colors on there to me belong next door at the project that they're doing next door. But
right.
For those who are joining us and don't quite know what I'm talking about, the Paradise Pier Hotel at Disneyland is being transformed into the Pixar Place Hotel, and they're very much emphasizing red, yellow, and blue against a white background. So.
You know, it might be a good idea to walk over there.
Hey.
So I don't have to go through security.
You mentioned it. Let's do it.
Let's take one last quick look around here.
Yeah.
So this is kind of what's new today if you come to the Disneyland Resort, the Palm Breeze Hotel. You can see there's a lot of name tags, a lot of executives.
There's some suits there.
Yeah, suits hanging around, making sure everything's going smoothly on this opening day.
This person who's commenting who needs to change their username says, is each column of colors on the exterior a movie color script or whatever they're called? I'm so very proud of her.
Tony, you would know better than me.
Yeah. They certainly look like it. I don't know if they would be one. I am proud of her because it is color script. For those who aren't regular Laughing Place followers, this is my wife, which is still weird to say. It's only been about 10 days. But she's asking questions. Thank you, darling. It certainly looks like it, but I want to say.
All right, let's head on out. Here's the ceiling, chairs, tables. Very nice. Very nicely done. I enjoyed my salad.
What kind of salad was it? Like
I got
chicken
a grilled,
Caesar or
grilled chicken Southwest salad.
Okay.
And I might come back later and try one of the specialty drinks. They asked me if I wanted one, and it was like 11:15 a.m. It's like it might be a little early.
No such thing.
I have not
Now,
been in here, so I
okay,
kind of just want to take a look around.
yeah, let's poke around, pop
I
around,
just
poke around.
walked
Either one.
through briefly earlier, but yeah, here's all the Fantasia stuff.
The some of the 2-bedroom villas in this tower are themed to Fantasia, which made me realize if I want to buy DVC, I have to now buy enough points to afford a 2-bedroom room because those are the only ones that have Fantasia. The rest are like Princess and the Frog or Frozen, and
So who's this with Walt here?
that is Ward Kimball. He is one
Or
of the 9
Kimball?
old men. Yeah.
Okay. Art of Walt Disney book there.
When I get a little bit of a slower time, it's kind of been news. If you've watched Once Upon a Studio, everybody goes gaga over all the characters.
Yeah.
There's about 540 characters in there, but it's also a yearbook and who's who of animators based on the framed photos on the wall, and I need to go through and spot all of them as well.
Nice to see that iWorks got a little window here.
Yeah.
Steamboat Willie, Mickey, some pencils.
I don't know if I should point this out, but I'm going to anyway. This is the Carthay Circle music loop, isn't it?
I haven't hung out in there enough to know.
Okay.
But what's this called then? A light box, Tony?
I would call that a light box. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a light box for sure.
And then we got a nice mural here on the wall representing all sorts of Disney.
Now this one I know,
characters.
Yeah, this one I know was done by a story artist named Lorelei Bouvet.
Okay.
Who's done a lot of stuff. If you ever bought one of the Walt Disney Legacy CDs that are like the music, the art on those is also done by her.
Gotcha.
She's a prominent story artist at the studio right now.
Let's see if I can name all these. We got Raya and the Last Dragon.
Yep.
Bambi, Frozen, Princess and the Frog, Encanto, Big Hero 6 flying through the sky up there with Baymax, Mulan, Snow White, Aladdin, Jungle Book, Lion King. Well, these are all kind of gimmies. Moana, Fantasia, Alice in Wonderland, and Sleeping Beauty, and Peter Pan.
I would also accept Fantasia 2000 because Sorcerer's Apprentice was also in that. But
Okay.
yes.
And then if you're interested in the Disney Vacation Club, you can come here, and there's a nice gentleman here at the table willing to give you more information.
I'm going to call him out. I think it's interesting that he's sitting down and talking to the folks. But
this looks like a print.
it's that same mural, yeah.
Yeah. More displays back there.
Hello.
And then here's what the seating area looks like here in the lobby.
And I know check-in for this particular tower, even though it's Disney Vacation Club, is also with the main front desk, right?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Okay, I'm pretty sure we talked
folks
about that when we opened it.
Okay. There's folks here. When I came in earlier, they asked me how they can help me. I asked them where the bar was. Oh, here's
at 11 a.m.
Yeah. A look at, this looks like an outdoor balcony.
That's the 3-bedroom grand villa. We actually have a tour of that one on our YouTube channel. So after we're done with our live stream, all our viewers, if you want to go check that out, be sure to look that up.
Oh yeah, here's the floor layout.
And that one is like a complete mishmash of different features. I think Bambi was in there. Frozen was in there.
Oh yeah.
I don't recall what other ones, but it was like 3 or 4 different ones. Each bedroom had a different feel, and the living room was different as well. I think the living room was the Bambi area.
Gotcha. And the very nice entrance to the Discovery Tower.
Yeah, just right there, that definitely feels like a hotel within a hotel.
Right. Some noisy construction work going on something around the corner.
I suspect it might be that other hotel project.
Could be. It seems like it's in the wrong direction though, but
Ah, okay.
the noise is coming from over there. And we're gonna walk this way to get to the future Pixar Place Hotel. Is it still? Are we still calling it Paradise Pier Hotel
It is
right
still
now?
Paradise Pier Hotel
Yeah.
technically until I think it's January 4th,
Okay. First, let's stop
and
and
then
look at
that's
this
when it's
lovely
officially.
waterfall. I'm a sucker for a good waterfall.
There used to be a lot more there, but that's still fun that they've kept that after all this time.
And here's the wider view of that building that we just left. Discovery Tower.
So it looks like there's at least a few of those villas, the big ones.
Oh yeah,
I'm counting at least one, two.
at least two.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to figure out if they go all the way down, but it doesn't look like they do.
Right, that balcony doesn't continue down.
So I'm guessing maybe those are just 2 bedrooms or lesser point options without the. I don't know.
There's Trader
All I know.
Sam's.
Anything good going on over there today?
Doesn't look too busy yet, but it's still early.
Everybody's going to the new Palm Breeze bar.
Yeah. Here's a Mickey. Mickey wearing like a Davy Crockett.
It's a
hat
day
here?
because it's the Frontier Tower.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That always makes me think. In Florida, we have the Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground, which has, forgive me, fans of the Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground, a cult following, and you could always spot them because they have that Mickey in a cartoon format, usually like on a Jeep or like spare tire on the back of their vehicle at some point as like the
Yeah.
cover.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, oh, Fort Wilderness. Is there any Disney resort you're a sucker for, Mike?
My wife's family have really turned me on to the Animal Kingdom Lodge,
Okay.
which I had never really visited there before.
Okay.
I think like 7 or 8 years ago, we went and walked around there and just fell in love with it. It's so nice. And then the Grand Floridian at Christmas time is pretty cool too. And then I love the Grand Californian here. That's where I hang out. If I'm working at the resort, I'll just go and sit in the lobby.
Morgan agrees. Animal Kingdom Lodge is the best hotel at Walt Disney World. Are you able to get back in if you go out this gate?
If we're coming back, I can go around the other way.
Okay, that's fair. Now, was there any kind of big event for the bar opening today, or was it just kind of a quiet, we're open now, hooray?
If there was, I didn't know about it. We just,
Okay.
I was assigned to come down here today, and I looked up the time the bar was opening, and I got here around that time.
Is this still downtown Disney parking in this area, or is that my imagination?
This parking lot right here is for the Grand Californian.
Okay.
It's the self-parking lot for Grand Californian, which is right there.
Yeah. I think I'm a little disoriented, but that's fine.
And then the Paradise Pier parking lot would be, or the garage is over there.
Yeah.
Under those trees. And what's the opening date on you said January 6th is the closing date for It's just switching over the next day.
I believe it's kind of just like a yeah, I believe so. Let me double check that.
Okay.
Oh, I was way off. January 30th, 2024.
Okay.
Same month,
Gotcha.
but other end of it. I know parts of it are already open, and I'm using quotes with my fingers when I say that. But
Yeah.
that's the day. It's not Paradise Pier Hotel anymore.
Well, we can go in and look at the lobby, which has been redone and reopened a little while ago.
And then if we can make it out there, we should check out the pool area there because they have
Sure.
some enhancements that are also available. And the press release I'm looking at is full of puns. I don't know how I feel about them. If you're ready to dive into the fun now, check out the Finding Nemo themed splash pad and pool.
I have the light, but no walk signal. But I hit the button too late, so I'm just going for it.
Just go. Those of us at Laughing Place do not necessarily condone illegal behavior like jaywalking. Yeah, so there's the white with the primaries.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming there'll be a nice new logo. Hi, Amanda. If it'll pull up, there we go. She's new here and she's from Canada. Where in Canada, Amanda? Thanks for joining us. And for all the other newcomers, be sure to like, subscribe, be notified whenever we go live like this. This one is a fun stream. We do them kind of randomly throughout the parks. This one's a little more mundane. Normally we're in the parks going place to place to place, ride to ride to ride, checking out what's going on. But this one, you can only see so much of a dining location. So we're just going to check out some other things in the area. I do like that.
This overhang here?
Yeah. Amanda's from Ontario. Toy fan wants to know, how long do you think it took to design the new stripes on the building? That's one of those things where it looks simple, but it probably took weeks.
So what was this hotel originally called way back when?
The Pan Pacific? No.
Pan Pacific?
Or, well, there was the Emerald. There was something, because it had a few different names, if I remember right.
Yeah. And I think Disney didn't own it originally, right? It was.
No, they did not.
Well, that was also true of the Disneyland Hotel.
Correct. And I'm pretty sure that was like a sister property. It was the Emerald Hotel of Anaheim. Then it became the Pan Pacific Hotel. Then when Disney got a hold of it in 1995, it became the Disneyland Pacific Hotel. And then eventually the Paradise Pier Hotel. And now the Pixar Place Hotel coming January.
For those who stayed at the Paradise Pier Hotel, this is where that Goofy statue with the surfboard was.
Okay.
And then they've redone. Oh, some of this is new since I've been in here last. There's characters all over the floor.
Okay.
This which car is this?
That looks like
It's
Sally.
Lightning McQueen.
That looks like Sally.
Yeah.
No, it looks like Sally.
Right. Let's see. Soul, Brave, Wall-E, Monsters Inc., Cars, Inside Out, and Coco represented behind the check-in desk. Oh, and then really fun art. I haven't seen this yet. Looks like concept art from Finding Nemo.
Yeah, that's what Morgan was talking about earlier. Kind of. That's more of a um, it's a more advanced storyboard essentially. But yeah,
Okay,
all of that together would become part of a color script.
got it, got it.
But yeah, that's I like that it's Finding Nemo too.
Yeah, this a lot has changed since I stepped foot in here, so maybe I should get some photos. Who's this gonna be? Oh, this is Buzz
That
Lightyear's pal.
yeah, that
The
sucks.
Socks the cat, and some sketch-like artwork here with I think these guys are from Seoul, probably.
That's the soul. Yeah, the quartet.
Next to the piano. More Seoul stuff represented here in the stairwell.
Well, I'm a big fan of that staircase. The Jerry's are my favorite part of Seoul.
Some like abstract
Yeah, this is fantastic.
chandeliers.
Well, I made the comments about Fort Wilderness having a cult following. I think this might be mine. I'm sure you're shocked, Mike.
I was going to ask what you thought as a Pixar aficionado, if this was representative of the feel of that animation studio to you.
I'd have to see the feel of the studio. If you're going like the studio campus proper, definitely more brickwork. Not so much the modern like scrim look, but I want to see the rooms when they're done, and that would be, I think, the make or break. But right now, I love the lobby.
Okay. Got some turning red here.
Yeah.
And Edna Mode from The Incredibles. And Ratatouille. Oh, how about this?
That's fun.
Modernist lounge type chair.
Oh, the seat, the bench?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a choice. But I feel like if there's nobody there, that could do wonders on my back.
And then we got the classic Buzz Lightyear.
Ah, but is that Lunar Larry or Buzz Lightyear?
Oh, you tell me. I don't know.
I think it's Buzz Lightyear at that
Looks
point.
like Buzz to me.
Honestly, the only way I could really tell the difference is when he's up against Woody, because Lunar Larry is substantially smaller.
Okay. There's one other.
Then there was also Tempest from Mars. So, depending on what phase in the development we're talking about.
Yeah. Here's I think this is Pepita from Coco.
Yeah. A heavily viewed title on Disney Plus in the last day or so.
Right. Yeah, yesterday was Dia de Muertos.
Luca getting some love. That's good.
Yeah.
So now that I have all the Blu-rays of all the Pixar movies, my ambition is to get all of the Art of books, and Luca is one of the ones that I'm missing. So I love getting the Art of books because they do have those color scripts and storyboards.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at these like, okay, yeah, now I need to buy it. So,
and if you happen to be staying here tonight, they're playing Elemental.
Nice.
At 7 p.m. on the hotel pool deck.
Have you seen Elemental?
I have.
What are your thoughts?
I enjoyed it.
Good.
It feels like I'll say this. I mean this in a good way. It feels like low stakes Pixar.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not.
Well, that's what I feel about Luca. I was like, it's so light and refreshing. It's just
right.
It's not an emotional, like roller coaster or anything like that. It's just like it's a summer of fun. Tee.
Yeah.
Elemental, I wouldn't say it's completely low stakes because there are aspects of it, but I think it was a terribly mismarketed film that is substantially better than any piece of marketing made it look to be.
Sure. I think like people have found, it had it was kind of a sleeper hit. I think is trying to go
I'm
with
so
that.
glad everybody found it because initially everyone was like, "Oh, it's a bomb. It didn't do good at the box office opening weekend." Blah 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 blah. And then eventually it became okay. Well, now it's doing really good numbers in the box office. And when it came out on Disney Plus, it was like the most streamed title of the year or something like that. Up until I think Guardians took it out or something. But
There's some more interesting art.
Joy, the real villain of Inside Out. Sorry, everybody. It's a belief.
Is there a scene where she plays in a bidet? Is that what's going on?
Possibly. Could have been on the cutting room floor. Amanda says she has a hidden Mickey on her arm, and she has not seen Elemental yet. Check it out.
Okay. It's on Disney Plus.
I don't know why the comment wasn't loading, but some work going on behind you there.
Yep. You got a nice curtain separating me.
So far, the only there we go. It's like so far the only Wally stuff I've seen is the check-in mural, but there's some right there.
Do you want me to start bringing them through? Not yet. We will tell you where.
Brave.
No, he's coming in. Okay. You know that. Okay.
Okay, so I'm being real this time. The one in red might actually be Lunar Larry.
Okay, yeah.
And then the one beneath him is definitely Buzz. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, Lunar Larry was the very early concept of what Buzz Lightyear eventually became in the Toy Story films. Now, are you like where would we be when this was still Paradise Pier?
There was a restaurant at the end of this hallway whose name escapes me. And this was also a restaurant, I believe, right here.
Okay. I was trying to figure out where we are. Yeah, because this was like the bakery, coffee shop, bar thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I know where we are then.
And then there is a gift shop. So when I was here last, this whole hallway was still accessible going all the way down there. And then the gift shop here was like twice as big, but they've walled off half of it. I'm not sure why. What's happening in there? Oh, wait a minute. No, I think I'm looking at it from the wrong way. This is still the same size. It's just the hall. Sorry, I'm thinking because the hallway, I think, has been walled off partially.
Yeah, well, because that's going to become the Maple Grove restaurant. Is that what it's called? Yeah.
But I came in through a different door last time of the gift shop, which is why I was confused because there's another door down there. And you get a bunch of Disneyland stuff. There's the collectible pennies. And then
they're all
Pixar.
It looks like.
Yeah.
Here's some Ratatouille music. There's an Eve. Question. Do you know the name of the roach from WALL-E?
I don't think I do.
You're a film guy. It's Hal.
Oh, okay. So a
Hal
2001
Roach.
reference? Oh, no.
So
okay.
It's the director of the silent movies, Hal Roach.
There you go.
But also some people do, including those at Pixar, will also say it's a Hal reference, ironically, to 2001, because the only living thing on Earth is named after a computer.
Gotcha. Okay. Hal Roach is pretty good, though.
Yeah.
Old comedy, short film and silent film director.
Yep.
And the store is called Store E.
I'm a fan.
Now, how would I see the pool if we want to get there? Do you know where that is? Do you think I can access that? Is it out back?
I think so.
Well, let's go see.
I know it's out by the parking garage area. Yeah, I think if you went straight back that way, you could probably get to it. I'm just having fun listening to the music and being like, okay, well, this is Ratatouille. This is so-and-so.
Let's see if we go up back.
DVC coming to the Pixar Place Hotel, not as villas, but as a sales booth. It looked like. Because I know it's up there.
Oh, yes. Right. I don't know if I can. Can I get up there without being a guest? That's my question. But you can see the. Is that Crush?
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was on the second floor. I've never been up there.
They say it's quote unquote rooftop,
Okay.
but it's like rooftop in regards to it's on a roof, not the highest roof.
Yeah.
Luke says hop in the elevator in the lobby.
All right, we'll try it. Try it till somebody stops me. I was going to go up to the second floor of the parking garage, but this is probably better.
Luke being very specific, it's floor 3 or 4 or 5 or something.
I'm just going to walk up the stairs so as not to lose the signal.
Plus, I just like these stairs.
Sure. Really nice art.
One of my favorite things about the Jerry's also, it goes back to conceptual design. When they did it, that's fun. When they modeled them, they used wire in like a 3-dimensional space, so they're actual sculpts. Whereas all the 3D rendered characters in the movie are drawn 2-dimensionally. So you took a 2D one and built it in the real world, and you just drew the 3D ones. So it's backwards, and I think that's fun. Is that public?
I don't know.
Okay.
There are stairs here. Well, it doesn't say do not enter. Let's try it. I think these are offices.
Yeah,
I think I'm not supposed to be back
there. Yeah.
If you're watching Disney, I'm not trying to go anywhere.
Sorry, everybody. Because it said it was the fitness center a second ago.
Elevators to floor 10 to 14. Oh, this is nice.
Just yell down. How do I get to the pool?
Oh, I can see you can't see because the camera isn't picking up outside, but I can see the Silly Symphony swings.
Oh, nice.
Spinning around from here.
I'm surprised there's no like amenity directory or something.
I'm going to try to go up to 3 and see what happens.
Okay. Oh, I forgot. These elevators are the ones where you pick the floor before you get in.
Yeah. I might lose you for a second.
Okay. It's the Grand Californian Spa using papyrus as their font.
Going up.
Yeah, close. Oh.
Going up.
You say that and you don't follow through.
Third
And this is
floor.
Mike in an elevator. Oh, hello. Hey, I feel like we're closer to the pool. There's a sign that said to the left.
Cool. Cool. My God.
I'm sure on January 30th it won't look like this.
Okay, so we're closer than we have been.
Hooray! Luke says, "Hooray! I was right with my first of 3 guesses." Thank you, Luke, for your help. I was also not expecting to go through a service corridor to get to the
Right.
pool. Now, I'm excited to see because they have fire pits that are the heads of different characters, and I know one of them's Anger.
So this might be the furthest I can go.
Oh, okay.
But there's the entrance to the pool. Pool and spa hours, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Keep gate closed. But we do have fire pits here. Look at this.
Yeah, so look right next to you on your left. Oh, yeah, right there too. Is that? I can't tell what that one is. Is that Bao?
I think this is Dash.
No, it's not
Or
Bao.
no, this is
Oh, it's Jack Jack.
Jack, yeah. And then Anger. This is the most appropriate one.
Yep.
Oh, I guess Jack has fire coming out of his head.
Jack Jack has
right?
fire coming out of his head, yeah. And
then
lava.
you got the volcano from lava. And help me out. Oh, elemental. You got
Yep, Ember.
Ember, yeah. That's fun.
Oh my gosh, what is the volcano's name? He has a name. I'm gonna remember it as soon as I find it too. It's like 2 hours. Uku. Oh, that's right, Uku. And then the other volcano is Lele.
Gotcha.
Or
That's pretty
Lele,
clever.
But because it's when you put them together, it's ukulele.
Oh. I hadn't made that connection.
No. But we found it. Hooray, we did it, everybody.
Yep. And then we can look back over to the Disneyland Hotel. Over that away.
Is that more lounge space down there? Oh, I didn't realize they painted them that blue. When did that happen?
I don't know.
Actually, that might have been a while ago. I might just be misremembering.
Yeah, you got tables and chairs down here.
So in theory, can you like look up at the skyline a little bit? To the right, just a bit. In theory, you could probably see the fireworks from here.
Yeah, I would say definitely because, let's see. Trying to find it on the screen. Somewhere around here is the Matterhorn. Do you see it?
Oh yeah, I see it right there. It's like just peeking out from the top of the Grand Californian. Yeah, for sure.
Definitely could watch the fireworks in here. And then this is the Rainforest Cafe, aka the Star Wars Trading Post, downtown Disney. Grand Californian Hotel on the right.
Now, is there any kind of, it might not be done yet, but do you see a space where they might have like food or something there with all these tables?
Well, what is the central building? Is that just restrooms? Or like
I saw that there were restroom signs, but maybe they're adding a snack bar or something. Granted, it's been a long time since I've stayed at the Paradise Pier Hotel, probably like 11 years. But I feel like that could easily be a snack bar or some kind of dining. Or fireworks dessert party coming soon. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right, do you want to walk back to Disneyland Hotel and we
Yeah.
could sign off from there?
Sounds good.
Or if you want to do more pictures here, we could.
Oh yeah.
sign off here too.
Do we need pictures of these fire pits?
I would like them personally,
Yeah.
and then we could do an update, and I'll take care of that later myself. So
Yeah, I'll stick around here then, and I'll get pictures of whatever I can.
great.
Yeah, I think this building is just bathrooms, so I don't know where they would.
What's what's on the side? Is that Woody and Jesse or Woody and Bo Peep?
It's Woody and Bo Peep, yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Maybe behind this wall here, they're building something.
That could be.
Okay.
All right, folks.
Well,
from the resorts of the Disneyland, hotels of the Disneyland Resort. This is Tony and LPHQ East. Remember you to like, subscribe. You'll get notified whenever we go live, finding new things like this. And if it's me and Mike, I definitely take him on an adventure to find things he might not necessarily want to do.
No, I'm glad you
later,
brought me up here because I never would have done it on my own. So, yeah.
So be sure to stay tuned. Get notified whenever we go live. Later this weekend, we have Disney Trivia Live with Doobie and Gideon on Saturday. And then next week, we have our full slate of the usual stuff like Barely Necessities, the live Disney merchandise show, Disney Parks Talk Live, all kinds of stuff. So again, like, subscribe, get notified, ring that bell. From Mike and Ember at the Disney's Pier Hotel, soon to be Disney's Pixar Pier or Pixar Place Hotel. And earlier, the Palm Breeze Bar at the Disneyland Hotel.
Yeah.
So long, everybody.
Bye.